Okay, so for this assignment, I picked a presentation about social media in higher education. In general, I work for an online high school, and integrating social media into our curriculum is something that has become really interesting to me. We haven't gone there quite yet, but I'm hopeful that it is on the horizon, and it would obviously be something I would be helping out with. So overall, I thought this presentation was really well done. Some of the specific strengths of it were the variety of layout to call attention to really important points that the presenter was trying to make. One example is this right here. Obviously, he did a really good job of going back and forth between words and pictures, and using pictures that actually provided some emphasis to the point. And then he did this quite a bit of overlaying something on top of the picture. Another example that I thought was really good was on slide 24. He did this overlay kind of, or jumping between, layouts. He didn't always stick with the same layout. I also called out slide 19. This could have easily been just a bullet pointed list, but instead, he chose a visual way to present the information that was more interesting to the audience and quicker to read. Now, you did get a little overzealous a couple times with the amount of information on a slide. This, I thought, was just really long, and then there was a bunch of different bolding. I thought, maybe making the non-bolded copy a little bit smaller would have made it a little easier to digest as people are trying to read and listen. This was another one, just quite a bit. He probably could have put relevant journals and potentially eligible studies on different slides. And then finally, probably my main thing was just that you get to the end, he goes in detail about his literature review, and then the preliminary results is only like 2 slides. So I thought that should be a really engaging section of what he found. And it's just this it's technically 2 slides, but really just one, and then this. So I thought he could have, kind of maybe drew it out for a couple more slides to just provide some emphasis there and just make it a little bit easier to digest for the audience. Thanks.